Imagine living in a world where your social status was decided the moment you were born, where breaking a single rule could cost you everything, even your life. A world of samurai and shoguns where beauty, discipline, and silence defined daily life. This was Japan in the 1700s. While warriors ruled the land, it was the farmers, merchants, and craftsmen who carried the weight of the nation. But what was it really like to live as one of them? Today we journey back into the Edo period, a time of peace, isolation, and order, to uncover what life was truly like for the common people of Japan. By the 1700s, Japan had been at peace for more than a century. The Tokugawa shogunate ruled with iron discipline, keeping the country closed to the outside world. No wars, no foreign trade, no chaos. For common people, this peace was both a blessing and a cage. Without war, farmers could finally work their lands. Villages grew, markets flourished, but every aspect of life was controlled, from what clothes you wore, to where you could travel, to who you could marry. The people of Edo Japan lived under a rigid hierarchy, the Shino-Kosho system. Media, staged portrait of 4 social classes in Edo, Japan, group of samurai, farmers, artisans, and merchants in traditional dress, Edo period marketplace, showing all social classes, samurai, farmers, artisans, and merchants. At the top stood the samurai, the sword-bearing elite. At the bottom, the merchants, ironically, the richest of them all. The farmers were the backbone of Edo society and the most heavily taxed. Their rice fields fed the empire, but their lives were simple and hard. They rose before dawn, working from sunrise to sunset, often giving more than half their harvest to local lords. Even their homes were modest, thatched roofs, earthen floors, and flickering oil lamps lighting the night. But despite their hardship, they held pride. In Edo, Japan, working the land was seen as honorable, far more so than trading or money-making. To till the soil was to serve the nation and the shogun himself. In the bustling towns and cities, artisans crafted the heart of Edo culture. From swordsmiths forging blades that would never be used, to woodblock artists printing the beauty of daily life, ukiyo-e, the pictures of the floating world. Their workshops were alive with the scent of wood, lacquer, and ink. They weren't rich, but their art shaped the soul of Japan, from the kimono patterns to the architecture that still stands today. Yet even they were bound by the shogun's laws, limited in luxury, controlled in expression, creativity, within confinement. Then came the merchants, the lowest class, but the most cunning. They bought and sold goods the samurai could no longer afford, quietly building fortunes in the shadows of the elite. In the grand city of Edo, which is, modern-day Tokyo, they financed theaters, tea houses, and entertainment districts. They wore humble clothes by law, but behind closed doors, silk and sake flowed freely. In a society that worshipped honor over wealth, they learned to wear humility as a disguise. Money was their silent weapon. For ordinary people, leisure came in rare moments. Festivals, kabuki theater, and the pleasure quarters of Yoshiwara. There, the rigid social walls blurred. Samurai sat beside merchants. Artists mingled with poets. Music, laughter, and painted lanterns filled the night air. It was a fleeting escape, a taste of freedom in a world bound by rules. Despite the peace and beauty of Edo life, the system's weight was suffocating. Rebellion was rare, but always brewing beneath the surface. Those who defied their place risked punishment, exile, or even death. And yet, Beneath the stillness, Japan transformed. Education spread. Towns grew. Commoners learned to read, to write, to think. By the time the Edo period ended in 1868, the quiet strength of these ordinary people had built the foundation of modern Japan. They lived under strict order but found joy in simplicity. They obeyed without question, yet created art that would outlast empires. This was life for the common people of 1700s Japan, a life of balance, beauty, and quiet endurance.